You've probably heard it a million times, right? To get the girl, you've got to chase her. Well, we're about to dig into why that piece of advice might just be fighting against 200,000 years of human biology and what actually works. It's a classic, and man, is it frustrating. You show more interest, you fire off more texts, you make your schedule wide open, and instead of bringing her closer, it feels like she's pulling away. You start thinking, was it something I said, something I did? But what if the reason is way, way older than you? So that feeling, it's totally real. But listen, it's not some personal failure on your part. It's a deep-seated biological response. You're not just up against some confusing modern dating rules. You're going head-to-head with ancient survival programming that's hardwired into our brains. And that leads us right into what we can call the chasing paradox. This is really the heart of the whole thing. Why the act of pursuit, which feels so instinctive, so often gets you the exact opposite of what you want. This quote really just cuts right to the bone, doesn't it? You gotta remember, in the world our ancestors lived in, a man's mission, whether it was hunting, protecting the tribe, finding resources, that was survival. Dropping that for anything, even a woman, sent a massive signal that he lacked focus and couldn't stand on his own 2 feet. And this right here is the key. What we see in a movie is this grand romantic gesture. The ancient subconscious part of the brain sees completely differently. It doesn't read that behavior as, wow, he must really like me. It reads it as, this guy's lost his way, which, in the language of survival, just translates to instability and risk. Okay, so to really get this, we have to understand the old school operating system that's still running in the background for all of us. It's time to decode this so-called ancient brain. Think of it like this. You've got your modern, conscious mind that knows about smartphones and social media. But running underneath all that is this prehistoric survival machine, this ancient brain, the limbic system. It couldn't care less about your witty texts. It cares about survival cues. We're talking about the exact same hardware our ancestors used to navigate a world filled with real, immediate danger. So this is its checklist. For literally hundreds of thousands of years, a woman's survival and the survival of her kids depended on her ability to instinctively pick up on these traits in a partner. Is he stable? Does he have a clear path? Can he take care of himself and by extension take care of others? It's like this subconscious safety check that's always running. So when a guy goes into full-on chase mode, he's basically broadcasting signals that are failing that ancient safety check. Big time. And this brings us right to the biology of neediness and why it's just so incredibly counterproductive. I mean, just look at the difference in the messages being sent here, all on a subconscious level. The chasing man is practically screaming volatility and risk, but the guy who's focused on